It's time for World Record of the Week.
Everyone's the best at least one thing. It's a world record of the week.
So, I don't know, you don't listen, but
Nope.
every week we talk about the world records that have been broken this week.
Yeah,
And yeah, I've got a few for you this week.
Okay.
So the world record this week was broken for the number of people at a tea tasting.
Okay.
So I'm not entirely
Official?
sure.
Official
This
tea
is
tasting?
this is official. This is off the Guinness World website,
Okay.
World Record website.
Right.
I'm not sure what a tea tasting event is. I assume it's tasting different types of tea. Do you think?
The same type of tea?
But why would so many people need to be there to taste it?
It's got to be that specific batch, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Why else?
Tea tasting.
I guess maybe if it's a new tea off the line,
Off the
Yeah.
the production line.
fresh new tea.
Yeah.
People making new teas. I don't know. How many
Interesting.
people do you
Good
think
research.
anyway were at this tea tasting event?
It's the most ever.
It's the most ever. This is a world record for the most ever people tasting tea at once.
It's got to be thousands.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah.
Let's think. How big could it
So they're all in one place. It's
All
in
in one
Tongju in Henan province in
be?
China.
Province. Probably in like a big square.
Could
I'd
be.
have thought.
Big square, yeah.
I'm going to say 20,000.
You think 20,000 people? You've gone way over the top.
Oh,
It was only
oh.
1,286. But it's quite a lot of people to have in one place drinking tea
It's
at
a lot
the
of
same
tea.
time. Yeah.
I mean,
Well-
one kettle does, what, 4 cups?
That's true. They need a lot of kettles
Yeah.
for all the tea in China. Similar record.
Okay.
Freya Louise Christensen broke her own record
Right.
for the most number of tea bag covers. So these are the things, you know, when you get like a fruity tea or something, you get
Yeah.
like it's in a bag.
Yeah.
Like not a bag, but like it's in a cover, I suppose, in like a paper cover. Then the bag is inside, the tea bag is inside.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
She's kept all of those basically. And this is the number of
Okay.
different ones that she has.
Right.
Different teas from around the world.
Right.
How many do you reckon she's got? This is her own record.
Do you know how long she was doing it?
She broke the record that she had. I think it was 2007. She broke the record last, and she's broken it
Right.
again. Like it's just been
Broken it again?
re-ratified now.
Oh, I
So
see.
she's been doing it at least
A
10
long
years.
time.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
that's right. I might be wrong on that.
This has
she's
gotta
she's
be-
only 20 years old, so I might be wrong
Oh.
on that.
Mm.
Maybe it wasn't 2007. I don't know.
This has got to be thousands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
Remember,
one. I'm gonna say,
these are all different tea bags, like
Different tea
different
bags.
types of tea bag.
Mm.
Remember,
okay, maybe not thousands. I'm gonna say 300.
300.
Yeah.
That would not get you the record. She
No.
broke the record at 700 odd.
Oh, you could have told me that.
And I could have told you that, but then I would have given you the clue, wouldn't it? Not after your quiz, I'm not giving you any clues.
Fair.
She broke the record with 1,237
I
different
was
tea
right.
bag
It's
covers.
almost the same amount of people then. as
almost,
the people.
almost exactly
Mm.
to within 50 of the
Two
amount of people
tea-related.
tasting tea. Yeah,
Same numbers.
interesting, isn't it? I wonder if that's some sort of like numerology thing.
Was she at the tea
That's the
tasting?
number of. Ooh, maybe it was. She's from Denmark. so
She
it would-
provided all the tea.
That would be a good way for her to boost her collection,
I'd
wouldn't
say
it?
so, yeah.
Go along.
And
Smart. I'll
have the
give-
garbage
Yeah, you
bags.
have to give her a call next time she's in Swansea.
Playing cricket.
Yeah. I was going to say, did you see? That's not how I do this. The fastest autonomous car.
Right.
Like, this is the future. This
Right.
one. This is. So we're getting on to the sort of sporty ones. I always start
Yeah.
with weird ones. Then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go on to
That
sporty
sports
ones.
podcast, yeah.
So this is the fastest autonomous car.
The fascist.
Fascist, yeah. So it's the Nazi autonomous car. No, the fastest one ever.
Right.
It went round what's the one? Not Brands Hatch, somewhere like that.
Silverstone.
No, it wasn't that. Goodwood.
Yeah.
Goodwood. It went round the Goodwood track, broke the record for the fastest autonomous car ever. So no driver.
Right.
It was made by the British firm Robo Race. It's
Right.
called Robocar.
Driven by an AI.
Driven all by AI. It's got
Wow.
loads of like sensors and
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
like lidars. I don't know what that is. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
radar, isn't it? But
Light
radar.
detects light, basically.
Yeah. So it works its way around the track. It literally did a whole lap of the track,
Right.
doing like without any input at
Right.
all. It was all computer.
Wow.
It's just crazy. Do you want to guess the maximum speed it
Maximum
got to?
speed?
The maximum. That's what it's broken the record for.
What kind of car was it?
It was a car called Robocar. It's specially made.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's
Like a
not.
Honda Civic.
No, it looks awesome. Like it's
Right,
very
like a race
futuristic.
car.
Yeah, but even more cool than that. Like a
Right.
kind of like a Zonda sort of
Oh,
look.
right.
That sort of
Yeah.
look. Like kind of odd.
Sitting at the front of the car. That's Zondas? I'm getting it mixed up.
The what?
where like the seat is quite far forward in the car.
Yeah, kind of like that, but there's no seat. There's
Yeah.
nowhere for
I
anyone to
suppose,
sit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's fully automated, but it's like sleek and
Okay. I'm gonna say
super car-y.
250 miles an hour.
You're not far off. It was in kilometers an hour, but
Okay.
it was 282 kilometers an hour,
That's probably
which is
very close.
about 210,
5/8,
something like
right?
that. Yeah. So you're not far off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
282 kilometers an hour.
That's
That is
phenomenal.
insane.
What's the fastest
for-
a human goes? on that
I'm
track?
actually not sure of the land speed record.
No,
Don't know.
not land speed.
Around that
on
track.
Goodwood, yeah.
Don't know. Good question. This is like on one of the
Probably
long
be
straights
about
that they
that.
have
I'd
there.
have thought it'd be about 200 odd, right? That's how fast
Possibly.
Formula One goes.
Yeah. But like for breaking records, they can use faster cars than that,
Yeah,
can't they?
yeah.
But it was.
Land speed's like 1,000.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Swansea are developing that car.
Are they? To try and break it?
Yeah.
Interesting. But that's manned, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to do like an automated land speed.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Thing, 'cause this
It'd
is
probably be
autonomous.
more efficient to do
Yeah.
a robot.
You'd think so, because you wouldn't have to
There's
make
no
a
human
space
error,
for
yeah,
a
you
human to
can-
live in. And yeah.
time it perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, you just keep doing it until you get it right. Yeah.
And
Less
you can just
danger.
crash it at the end.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could just
Drive
like
off a cliff.
whiz it and then it's dead now, so it doesn't matter. There's no humans inside.
Quite cheap, I think.
So that is like a glimpse of the future.
Yeah.
That one is crazy.
That's quite incredible.
Apparently, though, they did load in a map of the track
so
into the
they
car.
cheated.
Sort of.
No.
It wasn't. It's not on a computer or anything. It's
Yeah.
just a physical map. They just put it in the car.
Oh, right. This
No,
is
it's
for good
not.
luck.
It's not that. That's a lie.
Just had it play Gran Turismo a few
Yeah,
times.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Probably trained it.
We have a friend on this podcast. A friend of the podcast
Okay.
for this segment specifically.
Okay.
You may not know about him. His name is David Rush, and he is a guy who breaks world records for fun.
Okay, I've heard of him
Have you?
through Mum. Yeah.
Through Mum from this show, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has over 100. That's all.
Yeah.
All that Guinness will say.
Right.
We don't know how many he's got.
That's
There's-
weird.
Wherever, that's not true. But wherever I see it written down, it's always this guy has more than 100 world records, and
yeah.
he's been like that for ages,
Classic
and he's
Sun
broken
article.
loads recently. So he's probably getting on for 150, I reckon.
On age.
Yes, in age. That's
Wow.
one of his world records. No, he's got a lot of world records
Yeah.
anyway. And he broke another one this week.
Right.
He led a 10-person team doing what is called t-shirt passing.
Right.
So what it is, there was 10 people in a line.
Yeah.
The first person in the line had 10 t-shirts on.
Okay.
The aim is to get the 10 t-shirts to the end of the line on the last person.
Everyone's got to put them on, take
Everyone's
them
got to put them on, take them off
off. All 10 at once.
individually.
you
No,
put
no,
one on, take it off.
individually. Yeah, they can pass them along.
Okay.
So why they do this, I've literally no idea.
Why did you do anything?
I suppose, but why is there a world record for this? It's such a strange thing. And do you want to
Yeah.
guess how quickly they did it? How quick do you reckon you could do it?
Shirt on, shirt
It's
off.
gotta go
10
fully
times,
on.
10 people.
Yeah. You got to get it fully
He
on,
starts
like
with them
arms
on,
in.
the first guy.
The first guy starts with 10 of them on,
And the last
passes
guy
the first one
has
to the
them
next guy, and it ends with the last guy with having all 10
All
on.
10 on. I'm going to say,
A bit like that Towers of Hanoi. That's what I was thinking of.
yeah,
Not really
Not
similar.
really.
but-
sort of.
I guess you've got the biggest T-shirt. No, because that's going to end up on the inside.
No.
Yeah. Oh well. Good start.
It's a
Good idea
effort,
though.
Yeah. I'm going to say 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. You have overestimated
Blimey.
Guinness. I think this might be a new record because Guinness gave them a 2-minute deadline. They had to do it within 2 minutes.
Okay.
I don't think there was a record they were breaking. I think there was Guinness were just like, if you
They
can't
said-
do it in less than this,
Yeah.
you all are.
So it's something they
you can just
invented,
Go away.
basically.
I think they've just come up with it.
Yeah.
And
Just
gotten
they
into the
want
Guinness World
records,
Record book. Yeah.
What can we think of that hasn't been done?
Exactly. And they broke it by half a second, the 2-minute barrier.
Wow.
They did it in 1:59.49.
It's pretty easily breakable then, really.
You think so?
If that's the minimum you can do.
Exactly.
then-
That it's right on the borderline.
Surely anyone that can do it will do it quicker. than that.
Yeah. If you
You'd
could,
have
yeah. Like, should we do it? We just get 8 of our friends?
Yeah. Very tall, though. A long way to pass them.
That's true.
want people
Yeah,
that are
you
very
want
the same
tiny
height.
people. Get Simone Biles to do it. She's tiny.
Yeah. And gymnastics. So probably quite quick.
Yes, good. The world record
That
of
is
the
quick,
week.
though. I'm impressed by
It
that.
is quite quick. I'm quite impressed, but it's not his best one. He's done.
No.
He's done. But you should listen to our other ones. He's done some
Yeah,
better work.
I
than this.
won't. but-
I know you
yeah.
won't. You're an asshole, that's why.
I might. I might listen to this one.
The world record of the week, though, is none of those. It is the world record for the biggest game of TIG ever
TIG.
played, or tag if you're American.
Yeah. Boo.
The biggest game of TIG ever played. Do you want to have a guess? What's the biggest game?
Numbers of people or space?
Number of people. What's the biggest game of tag that you've ever played in?
I remember playing a game across the whole town once.
Really?
Yeah.
Across the whole Grange?
Grange, yeah. So I say town, village.
No, it's a fair sized
small,
town.
Small town.
It's a small town, yeah, but it's a fair sized
A
place.
big village.
Yeah, it's too big to be a village. Yeah,
Got a train station.
exactly,
Yeah.
and a cathedral. So it's probably a city.
Got a clock.
Yeah, it's got a clock. Across the whole town. Now, how many people were doing it though?
Yeah. Oh, not hundreds. No, not a large amount of people.
But just over the whole.
Yeah.
So how did you know you were playing?
You didn't.
How did you know it was it?
I don't know. Can't remember.
All right. Well, is it all kids then who were playing? Was it like an organised thing?
No.
This isn't all
we
kids.
We just did it.
This is adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't look at my notes.
Sorry,
You try to steal the
I can't read
number.
upside down. Biggest game of TIG. I don't know. Oh, my game was pretty big.
Yeah.
So that was probably the old record holder.
Could be. Yeah.
The newest
Didn't get
record holder.
ratified though, did you?
Did we?
Didn't. Oh.
No.
No,
We didn't. The new one, I'm gonna say 1,200 again. Why not?
Could be.
Could be.
Numerology. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not though.
Didn't think it would be.
It's 10,908 people.
Wow.
How crazy is that? It
What
was.
kind of space did they use?
It was
for
in a
that?
massive, great field, with trees and stuff in it.
Yeah. You'd think there would be some sort of psychological issues
Trauma?
where you start thinking that you're it and maybe you're not because
So-
you haven't seen the person that's it for a long time. You start thinking that maybe you're it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it was played, but I do know that they all were wearing like a badge, just like your competitor number basically.
Right.
And when you were tagged, you had to rip that off. I don't think you then became it.
Oh, it's like a knockout.
I think so, which is not how we play TIG.
It's not really how you play TIG.
No,
You have one person.
they
is
had
it?
5 people who were it.
It's more like bulldogs, isn't it?
It's more like Bulldogs, yeah, but don't tell them because they won't get in the record book then. It was hosted by Fishers, which is a YouTube channel. You ever heard of it?
No, I
No,
haven't.
or
no.
me. I might look it up though after this because it does
Maybe.
sound quite cool.
Yeah, I would like to see how this worked.
Yeah, so I know a couple of the rules. Like anybody who was caught standing still or deliberately running at the chaser would have been disqualified.
Oh,
So you had to be not constantly moving, but you
Yeah.
had to be like actively
on the
dodging.
move.
Yeah,
It's a
dodging.
tiring time. If you don't want to be moving,
Do you want to guess
you got
how
to wait for
long?
10,000 people to get tugged before
So
you.
it was a time limit thing. It was you had to play for 30 minutes, and that kind of qualified as a full game of TIG, I guess,
right.
because there was a lot
okay.
of people who
Oh,
didn't
so you didn't
get
you didn't
tugged.
play until no one was
No,
in left.
I guess
Okay.
you could,
Yeah.
but you'd have to reduce
There'd be
the
hunger
space. I
issues.
think. Yeah, I think you'd have to reduce the space, like in like Fortnite and stuff like that, where the space reduces down
Yeah.
until you're
Making
playing
some
in like
modern references.
see, I'm getting kids to listen.
Yeah. We got me on.
Fortnite, Lady Gaga. What else are kids like? Rubik's cubes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That's big right now. Dodos. That was a thing when I was a kid.
What's a go-go?
Yeah, it's like a little.
Like a go-go dancer. Is that
Yeah.
what kids like? Is it?